Hello again, everyone. I'm Richard Weil, and I'm the owner and principal of National Restaurant Consultants. And we welcome you into the 182nd edition of the NRC Helpful Moment. And as always, Mr. Brian Devine from Cafe Fuel and Top Line Management in beautiful Broomfield, Colorado, joins us.
Absolutely.
It's like downtown Burbank, right? Beautiful downtown Burbank. I'm really dating myself when I go to Ronan Martin's Laughing from the 60s and 70s. But Brian, you're too young to remember that.
Probably just a little bit.
Yes,
Close
you
though.
are. Yes,
Close.
you are. But anyway, uh, today we do a video blog. I mean, essentially, this NRC Helpful Moment's a video. It's 182nd. It's a conversation that a picture is worth a million words today. A picture's not just 1,000 words. It potentially could be a million words. We've seen things go viral in the millions today that get posted on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, even potentially off your website. You know, if you're going to post pictures in Facebook or your website or your online menu, make them count.
Yeah.
Don't just think I'm taking a beautiful picture because I've gone out to a restaurant and I'm posting a picture of a video of a menu item. We're all guilty of that. I'm guilty of that. When I go out for dinner, I take pictures of the entrees almost every time. Not to post on Facebook necessarily, though I have, but it's ideas that I'm utilizing maybe for some other client in some part of the country. Mm-hmm. It could be helpful, but it's not worthy, probably not worthy of putting it on your Facebook, your website, your Instagram, or whatever else tool, and certainly not your menu or your online menu, because a picture is worth a million words. And if you don't spend a few extra dollars having a professionally taken picture of your food, especially, it takes a knack to be a food photographer. There's a reason why there's not a lot of people that do that and do it well, because food photography is not easy. If it was easy, everybody could do it. Because your photographer sees it in 3-dimension, it doesn't come across in 3 dimensions. It's 2-dimensional at best. And if it's just laying there ugly, it's doing you more harm than good. It's not helping your brand as an independent, regional, or chain. Why do you think the chains spend so much time and energy with those beautiful food photography? Because they understand and they get it. No, I'm not suggesting you go out and spend $20,000 on a photo shoot with food. No, could you? Sure. But for not so many dollars, you could get it done and get it done well. So I'm going to push it over to Brian, who's right over here. All the way over there. There you go, Brian. And I'm going to let him talk to it because he's the expert on this. And we just recently ran across this with a couple of our NRC clients that honestly, they've got terrible food photography and it's not helping them. So Brian, please take it away.
Absolutely. Thanks for that, Richard. And we're not knocking the idea of snapping a photo and even let's bring it back to the difference between photos that you take as a business owner and that you would then post on social media and put on your website versus content and photos that are generated by your customers. So having user generated content like photos and videos of your food, of your location, we want those, right? Those are absolutely worth their weight in gold. You want as much of that as possible. However, when it's time to convince someone to come to your restaurant, having a couple of items thrown on a plate and taking a picture of it isn't going to do it, right? And so just because that's how you're going to serve it doesn't mean that's how you want to take a picture of it. So let me see more of it. Let me feel like this is something that I want to experience. Think about what that looks like. And you can probably just kind of walk through your restaurant, take a look at what people are doing. And you might see people kind of pulling it apart. People love to see cheese pulls, right? All of that kind of thing. So think through that process and then make sure that you do have photos on there that really accentuate what your food brings to the palate, right? And you have to think with your eyes. And that also means that when you want people to order online, that you have to have great photos that make me want to order that food. And if you have an item, let's say you want more people to order desserts because they are more profitable and you can whip them up real fast, whatever it is, or there's a certain appetizer that, man, if more people would get that, there's a good margin on it. Well, you better have a good picture of it on your online menu. If you just have a description, you're probably not going to sell as much of it as if you actually had an image. And there's all kinds of research on this. That, it's not just like our opinion here. Great photos that make people want to taste, touch, and feel your food will sell more of that food. And if you are one of those people that have maybe an online ordering system that's through your point of sale, please take some time to go through that, because more often than not, we see it over and over again. The online ordering will have no pictures because it was just attached to your point of sale, right? So you put everything in your point of sale. Well, you don't necessarily put pictures in there because you already know what the food is. And then they just pull it online. And now people have to try to figure out what it is that they're getting. And that is going to not only lower the average ticket item of the entire order, is going to stay it lower, but it's also likely to have people not order at all. So really think through your photos and do your best to, even if you're like, boy, your budget's really tight, you still don't want to just use your phone and snap a few pictures and put that on your website. That's not going to help you as much as just spending the time and effort and money and having a professional do a really great job and then work with them, right? So it's not just, hey, the professional knows what they're doing, let them go. No, you want to make sure that the food that has been prepared is just the way that you want it to be shown, that you are looking at how it is being seen and delivered, and then the photos look right to you, because obviously you're the owner, it is your business, it's your food. So make sure that that comes across as well.
And I want to reiterate what Brian was really referring to as menu engineering with photos. If you want to promote your least profitable item and put that beautiful picture on the menu, sure. Or if it's an item that is a puzzle to you because it should be a highly profitable, highly moving item, and it just has never created and got the traction, get a picture of that, put it on your online, put it on your Facebook, put it on your Instagram, get it into your website. Remember, pictures can be a big part of your menu engineering. Your menu engineering, if done properly, even with pictures, is a 1 to 1.5, maybe 2% margin opportunity for your business. If you're doing $1 million, we're giving you a $20,000 idea today. If you're going to take the time to do the menu, the photo shoot of the menu items, make it your profitable items that you want to promote that can move your product mix to create more profitability. Don't just do because you loved it and it's a dog. Even if it's a high moving item, but it's not a highly profitable item, that's probably not one. People are already buying it. But if it's your highest moving, most highly profitable item, get a great picture of that. Sell more of what is going to matter to your bottom line. That's what this NRC Helpful Moment's all about. A picture is worth 1,000,000 words, and potentially today, $20,000. That's the NRC Helpful Moment number 182. Brian, anything else?
No, I think we hammered it home, and hopefully you're taking it to heart. Let's get some great pictures out there, and encourage folks. That user-generated content too.
And not that we're out here, but one of our members of our group is a food photographer, mm-hmm. and yes, she's up in Seattle, Washington, but we can arrange for processes even from afar. We also have food photographers here in the Colorado market. You all, if you're looking for a food photographer in your market, we can network one for you. And again, you don't have to spend $5,000 or $10,000. Sure, you could, but you don't have to. You don't have to. So that's the message for the NRC Helpful Moment 182. Brian, thank you as always. So long. Goodbye for now, everybody.
Bye, everybody.